Hello. This is not a normal start to a video. That's weird. Anyways, what I decided to do... Oh, shit. Is to shoot my gun. Totally on purpose. Meant to do that. Also, is... I don't know if I'm going to make this a regular thing, but I regularly play the game Rust, which this is. Just sitting in a little bus stop here. I'd rather crouch down on a bench, like a normal person. Yeah, so maybe I'll do them on a regular basis. Maybe I won't, but I did want to do this one because I have created a pretty cool base, I think. At least got some things that I've never seen in a base before, so I wanted to show it off a bit. What is going to happen is I'm going to do the base tour. We're probably going to just, do some roaming around a little bit. And then come back at night and show you some of the cool things that the base has to offer. As you will see, I'm playing on Jerk Potato PvE 5 times, radial menu K. What is the K? Yeah, so it's got some big stacks. You got a taxis. Yeah, auto upgrade is good. Remove I love. Furnace upgrades is fine. Backpack, gotta have a backpack. Deployable nature is actually, it really comes into play into this build in particular. TP homes is, you need a subscription. Mini copter, black market. Yeah, market's pretty cool. No decay on high qual, which is very helpful. Personal recycler. Personal recycler, backpack are probably the two that I would find it most difficult to not have anymore. And then, just some other cool stuff. Obviously, not the busiest server. Then again, it is 6:42 in the morning on a Saturday, so even still, it's not the busiest. But I play to relax, which is what I have done for the most part. Oh yeah, I'll show you the map. So here's my home here. I had a junkyard, cabins, and lighthouse. Although lighthouse doesn't have that much, so I would do a lot of roaming around this little area. Where should we go? You know what I wouldn't mind doing? Just doing the classic. So if we're in this corner, go to see if there's anything going on here. Last time I checked, I don't think there was, but maybe we'll just go there and back, and then by then it'll be nighttime. Maybe. Alright, so here's my base. I don't really need my gun out since this is PvE. It is a server that is has a purge, so one which I don't I don't think it's now, but it's definitely coming up, which is why I kind of wanted to show this off before that happened, and it is raided and destroyed in some manner. Okay, so let's just start on the side. You'll see the sign that says free candy there. We'll get to that in a moment. I actually built that tower over there too. That's just like, there's absolutely nothing in it. I just wanted to see if I could surround a electrical tower, and it turns out you can. Not 100% on the roof. I can't. You know what? Maybe I'll just show you that. Okay, yeah, so part of the reason that this build happened is because of these doors. Totally see-through doors, which is pretty cool. So there is a door here. Well, you can see. Yeah. I got myself a little sub, a little boat, as you do. So this is just a tiny little boat base on the side. In case I ever need a boat or a sub, got it handy. Then, of course, the garage. I don't have an auto door on that. Yeah, nothing too fancy in here. I did use this for giant excavator, so that's very helpful, I found. You have all this storage to get there and back for all your, yeah, just some extra parts. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I feel like I would have, oh god, it's stuck. I would have difficulty being on a server without these generators. It's so much easier than doing like windmills and stuff. It's funny because on this server, I learned the hard way two things. I learned the hard way that there was a purge. So my first, couple of weeks on here, What's going on here? So there's not even a door here, but these are doors. You see? You see? Oh. Okay, before I continue, so I didn't know there was a purge, and I thought it was just PvE only, so came home after somehow dying, which I thought was weird, because I was inside my base, and my base was raided and basically all destroyed. So, more confused than angry, because I didn't think it was possible. Next wipe, I did more traditional sort of bases, and didn't get raided ever, which kind of sucked, because I wanted to. And this one I did whatever the hell we're going to see here. You know what? I should go in from the other side. Other side makes more sense. So, oh yeah. Okay, not the greatest quality. But can you hear that? That's saying welcome aboard Captain, which I pulled from a Loopy Long Play Subnautica run. Like I played it on my phone into the microphone, and I think that's why the quality is not great. Okay, so yeah, we got it's basically a giant cube on the inside, as you see, with sort of designated areas. So this is like my little smelting area. I think I had these by the end all upgraded. Yeah, everything's fully upgraded. So that would cook pretty quick. Do I have anything in that one? Okay. Hadn't checked that one in a while. Yeah, we got this. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, once you have one of these, yeah, it's going to be hard to go back. Refinery. This was full down to here with wood. I had one row of rock and like 2 rows of that. That's why I built that tower thing over there, because I just figured I have all this shit. So this was like pretty full of sulfur at one point. This was pretty full of charcoal at one point. Yeah, we just got some tours. I did do a little farming. Yeah, I had got a crap ton of berries. I have just a crap ton of crap, and I had a lot of you know, advanced, just for funsies. Speaking of just for funsies, we'll see that in a moment. So I was pulling through. You maybe saw on the outside the pumps. So they would come through here, and then each of them would go into one of these. Oh yeah, I kind of just leave it on because it never runs out. Would go into one of these. What are these things called? They like clean the salt water. Desalinizers. Mm-hmm. And then they would be stored in here. One per each. Oh yeah, there's all your capacity there. So, you know, overkill. But it also meant I could just leave these on all the time. Which is nice. You know, you got your heat and your... You can't turn them off, too. Should you wish. But I kind of just leave them on. I like the sound. It's calming. Alright, so here's my house. I guess you would say. I got a couple of horses. Nice black thoroughbred. Maybe we'll take this baby for a ride. Down here, kind of just electrical down the side, a little turret. Oh yeah, this server has deployable nature, which made a lot of this possible. You couldn't do this otherwise. So yeah, just sort of like a kind of a creepy witch's cabin is the look I was going for. Here, light that up. Open that. Close it. Alright. So you got a werewolf rug. You know, your typical... Huh. Should I cook that up? Hey, why not, right? Couldn't hurt, I don't think. Oh yeah. Bone box. Meat. Potatoes. Classic. That was my first furnace. Yeah, just keep some stuff in that. Tier 3. I have... something I do, even though I will never use, like a lot of this stuff probably. I did all tier 1, 2, 3 tech trees just for like fun. I don't know, I find that similarly really relaxing. Oh yeah, okay, so this is just a temporary until I move it to the secret stash. This is where I had all the animals. You can only deploy 2 animals, which I didn't realize, or maybe it's 3. This is where I had all the other deployable nature, but it's all mostly been deployed. What movie is that from? The Lighthouse? Okay, now you'll see that there. Loot. Okay, so first, a little bedroom area. Ignore the tree coming through. I really like this skin, library books, as probably on a, you know, on a YouTube channel where I roleplay the Librarian often. That sort of makes sense that I enjoy that. Yeah, not too much. I did grow pumpkins a bunch of times, just so I have them, because they're like a super easy way on a PvE in particular server. Not too much there. Yeah, I think I must have hit all that. I'll show you my stash after. Oh yeah, candy. That's important. A lot of my experiments here with sounds represented. Yeah, just some odds and ends. Whoops. Just some odds and ends. Oh yeah, this is a cool. I'm gonna keep that in mind. This has a skin box. This server. Yeah, not too much there. This is kind of the not as impressive. Well, that's sort of impressive, I guess. A little bit. Okay. So we can go on the roof. If you can make the jump. Alternatively, you could come around the side. Oh yeah, get some mushrooms. A little shed on the side, which is actually where the TC is. Yeah, hidden in this little nook. Yeah, I could do this again. The giant excavator on the server pumps out a lot. So that's how I was able to do all of this in high quality metal. Basically. I thought I had, yeah, I do. Okay, so I can also get to the roof this way. Ooh, spooky. And just, you know, like a turret up here. Kind of see down a little bit. Oh yeah, so this is what, from a distance, maybe we'll see better at night. So I light all these. So the idea being that when you're down here and it's sort of glowing from the top, which it kind of does, looks like a chimney. Yeah. So that's sort of my like little home area. Okay. So ignoring this for a second. Ignoring this for a second. Little ghetto blaster. This fucking guy, he like came on the server, and because it's PvE, I could technically kill him. Like I could ride a bear. Oh yeah, do I have a bear on me? I do have a bear. Oh, there's all the stuff. Yeah, it's a backpack. So, oh, I can't put it down here. But I could put this bear down and then ride it like a horse, which maybe we'll do that after. What was that sound? Okay, so you can like sort of walk through my base like this from one side to the other, but then there's doors here that are locked, so you can't actually get through. You got it? And then all around the outside is like stairs sort of up and down, you'll see, which have like turrets and stuff on them, just in case. Okay, so we'll start with this one. Nature. Oh yeah. So this is the free candy box. Please only take one. And then I put this here, which it's just so it sort of shows up on the map, basically. Okay, so this is the first one I made. Nature. Oh wait, we're gonna wait for nighttime. Yeah, it's better at night. Okay, so let's go for a roam. Oh yeah, I forgot I put this note on the body. Oh, look, I gotta do it this way. This space was so amazing, I passed out. That's dumb, that I would do that, but that's okay. Okay, yeah, view from this side, free candy, which is, you know, ominous, but also true in this case. Yeah, if you look at the map, so I have a shop for Candy Plus, and you can change a candy cane for a candy cane. Let's just show it sort of shows up on the map. I don't know how many people have walked through it so far, but I know some have, because every once in a while a piece of candy will be gone. Or there's other ways I could tell if people sort of, you know. Okay, so what time is it? Oh, it's like right at noon. I don't know if we'll have time to get there and back. When it starts getting dark, we'll return. Wait, what is that? Oh. Okay. Well, that's not great. I could probably fix that. Yeah, why don't I fix that? I really do not like it, seeing it like that. I have bladders on me, so I think I can fix it. Yeah, you can see poking out the... And this is like really purely just an experiment. And also... Oh wow, I got a lot on me. I better not die, right? Also so that... maybe someone wastes some resources trying to raid this thing that has literally nothing in it and ignores mine. How high up is this? It's hard to see with the sun. Oh my god, can I not reach it? Oh no. Well, that sucks. The logic of doing what I just did really, I could technically get up inside, but it's a pain in the ass, because most of it's, like, closed off, so I will not. Yeah, it's basically just that. And I got it blocked off, mostly, so there's not much to see. How many? Alright, 6 days, and it's less than 6 until, purge. Yeah, so you can get up, but everything, I blocked it all off. So that's gonna have to stay like that, unfortunately. Oh. Okay, let me just preface that, or I guess post that with, I'm actually not very good at this. Like PV. Okay, despite those 2 shots being pretty good, the first one even better, I'm actually not very good, and that's one of the reasons I play mostly PvE. It's because I like the relaxation of the game, not the PvP running around fighting killing people aspect necessarily. Okay, so let's put that back. We got any? Yeah, we do. I don't actually need that. Be a little more organized. Alright. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be doing much farming in the way of... Boop. Alright. We shall ride a bear. They're like quicker than walking, but I don't think by much. Actually, can I... No, you can't really see how much. Oh yeah, so that's how I could have killed that guy. Like, there's no... If I were to shoot him, he wouldn't be hurt, but if I hit him with my bear, he actually is. It's sort of a little loophole. But I kind of like him there. One funny thing about that guy, he like came onto the server. He asked like, basically, do y'all like the server, or, you know, something to that effect, and I explained, I said yes, and I like the relaxation of it and stuff like that, which, you know, is not for everyone. I get people liking what they like, just in terms of wanting, you know, super action-y. You probably don't want to be in a server like this, which is fine. And then he like immediately logged off, and I didn't realize he was outside my base when he was asking these questions, but I guess he was. So I went out and saw the same guy, and he's been there ever since, and that was like weeks ago. So occasionally I'll put on like flippers. I'll put a diving mask on him. I even put a diving tank on him a couple times. And the other reason I know that people occasionally come to my base is because a lot of the times that stuff is gone, which is a shame. Because my hope is, and I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, decayed base. Former decayed base. Yeah. Just about decayed bases on this. If you plant like deployables, such as this bear, and such as this, they'll remain there. Even after, like, I won't be able to pick this, see? It's a decorative. Ditto this. Flying pot, that's pretty cool. So there was a base here, and these sort of entities just remain. Oh, wow, you can actually stand on it, eh? That's interesting. You can make, like... Yeah, that means you could, like, make stairs, and then put these on it, and then your base would decay, but then these would remain, and then, therefore, the stairs would remain. Sort of interesting. What time is it? We gotta watch the sun when it starts descending in the west. That's actually a question I had about Rust, which I don't even know if I'd be able to look it up. Does every map... for every map, does the sun rise in the east and set in the west? Like, you know... How did that not kill him? Yeah, or could you fiddle with that? Eh. Is that the bear making that sound? Yeah, I guess it is. So he's a real heavy breather. You know what's funny about that is normally I'm just playing and I got, you know, a TV on in the background or something like that. What's going on with that hole? That's weird. So now because I'm recording, I have earbuds in, so the sound doesn't bleed through, yada yada. And I can hear the game so much better than normal. So I've never noticed that before. As soon as I put my earbuds in, I heard birds. I'm like, oh wow, birds are chirping. Sort of a very different, not a very different, but a different experience playing this game with sounds. Okay, looks like we got a little bunch of bases here, a little town perhaps. So maybe this person, either they're RPing, I'm talking about the windmills, or like me, they didn't know about the generators, the test generators. Because test generator you can, well, I'll show you. So here's all the stuff available in the shop under electrical. Test 750. So they're not crazy expensive. Like what's yeah, compared to, you could get a wind generator for 600 or one of these, and it has 500, I guess that's watts. I assume it's watts. Outputs, so you know you could do a lot with that, and they don't turn off like a windmill can. So you can actually, I know on some PvE you can't do that on some PvE bases. You can do it here, so I kind of actually like that. You're not supposed to steal from people, but I've had quite a few things stolen from me that first playthrough because I didn't realize. I thought, you know, people wouldn't be able to go into my shit, but they can. Oh, there's a shop. Is it empty? Empty shop. Okay. But it does sort of force you to think of that, and like, if you're going to be smelting offline, which I bet you that person was, they've protected their large furnaces. How are we doing for time? I think we're alright. We could even, like, I feel like, make our way back. Just as it's getting dark and we'd be fine. Also, I could always take a helicopter. You can spawn your own helicopters, but I'm such a bad flyer that I don't think I've ever not crashed one. I just don't. The sensitivity, it doesn't make sense to me. I can't grasp it. Like, I'll be okay for like a little bit, but then eventually I just sort of get out of whack, and yeah, it's not good. Chicken. Maybe take the train back if it ends up lining up. Come on. Telling me a bear can't run up that? Where are we anyways? By a large barn. Oh, what's this? You know, let's go there. I don't know if I'm going to buy anything necessarily, but it's not too many players who put up vendors on this server I've found, so let's just see. Polar bear? What's a polar bear doing out here? Like from there, maybe? Weird. I find that happens every once in a while. You just see like a random polar bear. I've seen a polar bear in the desert. 100%. I wonder if I were to run up to that and start hitting it with my bear. Like, would it be a fair fight? Would it kill me pretty quick? Alright, we got some sort of tower up here. Let's have a look. Oh, did I say at the top? No, I don't. I think I was going to, but didn't. Okay, so the game plan with this is... Oh god, this fucking bear. Sometimes it's easier to walk, to be honest. My game plan with this is, you know, base tour today. And our just little walk around and tour the server kind of thing. And then, if/when the purge happens, and assuming I don't get raided the night of the purge, like when it stops and they don't find my hidden cache of a shit ton of boom, if all that is the case, open up. Then I'll do another one of these videos where I just go around to places like that and blow their doors off. Yeah, this is the plan. I did it, and I don't know why I didn't record it. I should have. I guess because I find Rust is more of a, I don't know, it's ironically for me sort of more of a solo. Just sort of do it in the off hours and relax while doing so kind of game. Is there a mine around here? It's interesting little divots and rocks. Yeah, I feel like next, well, that's the other thing. And the reason you might not see more Rust videos is A, if someone steals all my boom, I'm not going to record me doing raiding with no raiding supplies. And B, I think I might take a month off of Rust because I've been playing it a lot lately. And I'm not usually the type of person who plays the same game like forever. I usually mix it up fairly frequently. That being said, it is the type of game where I could see myself just playing and playing and playing, and have kind of been doing that. Like, how many hours do I have? Does it tell you? You have to check my Steam, which I don't know if you'll see. 596. That's a fair amount of hours. Now that's since, you know, but like I'm not going to say since it's been on Steam, but I was definitely an early adopter. Whoops. I feel like my hand slips on that more often than I would like. And why am I carrying this? I don't need this. Don't need this. Barely need that. Actually, let's put that in my bag. There you go. Wood I can always use. Oh, where am I going? Oh, is this the store? I think maybe I passed by this place once before. Is this decaying? Or is that just out? It's just out in the open. Alright, what do we got? 1,000 scrap for a gun? Oh, it's the new gun, I guess. Me. Which, you know, I haven't heard many good things about it. Pure scrap for 200. Is that a good deal? I don't know, I just make my own. 250. Should I maybe get some more of those? They are good for raiding. I got a bunch. And the, like, I prefer the AK, just if I have to do, like, I don't know. I don't do much in the way of monuments, because, again, I like to relax. Ooh, was that decaying? But when I do monuments, I do prefer AK. It's much easier. This thing is all over the place. But this thing is great for raiding. And I find it doesn't degrade as quickly either. Like, I feel like oh, it is degrading. Wow. At least I think it is. I don't find too many... Oh, yeah. Whenever I find a bag, I change the name to that. Don't tell anyone. Well, looks like maybe someone was here before me. Oh, they locked. That's interesting. God damn, that's always a hard one to get up. Because... Ooh. Locked. Locked. I can't. Yeah, okay, it's not perch. Locked. What else what has the word bag in it? That would be funny. Sleeping bag, of course. Who else's bag? We'll go Frodo. Baggins. Okay. Hopefully there's not too many more. I'm running out of names here. Shit. Ted Baggins. Okay, I'm gonna get some uncooked bear meat here. Or I can just eat some of these. Alright, so not a huge amount going on, and, well, how are we doing? Oh yeah, this doesn't decay. And I think they still must have stone. It's sort of a weirdly decayed base. Right? Is this a real? No. Can I kill these things? I don't think I can kill these. No, pretty sure. Alright. Now, curious question. When the purge happens, would I be able to kill those? What time is it? Oh, it's still pretty. Did the music get, like, you know, exciting because I was doing that shooting? Even though it was at a deer an immortal deer? Oh, got another base here. What I should have done, and didn't do, and don't think I'm going to do, is have gone around and like made note of where bases are. Like this, for example. So that I can, when the purge is on, find bases to raid. I mean, I know where some are. Yep. Oh. Oh. Wait, can I? Huh. Interesting. Normally they have locks on them, I guess. Yeah, I could try to steal that, but I would crash it. 100%. And I got so much shit on me. I mean, not that I would necessarily lose my shit. I could come back and get it, but it would be a pain. Does this not have a door? Maybe not. This is something I like to do too. It's just like pick a spot on the map and walk to it. To see what you see. It's like a nice bright day out. Trees, birds. Yeah. Now the snow doesn't look great in this game, I suppose. I've heard complaints and... yeah. I mean, what is snow supposed to look like, though? I guess, you know, being a Canadian, I can verify. Snow's not often or very often just pure white like this. It's, you know, got some tinges to it. Then again, I'm usually seeing snow in towns and cities, so not out in the wilderness like this. So who's to say? Last wipe, someone had built a base right by this, where we're headed, this high quality metal quarry. And at least twice I came and no one was around and they had it running and I like walked away with like a shit ton, which, you know, you can't just leave it on and then log off and not expect the potential that someone... Now, I wasn't a total jerk. I did not steal the low-grade fuel that was in it, running it. I left it running. But each time I got a couple thou, I think. Which, once you learn about giant excavator on this server, I feel like this thing doesn't really do nearly as much good. Oh, is that no. Surprised I haven't seen any polar bears. That's the other interesting thing, is because I play with, I don't want to say no sound, like I can hear gunshots, but very little sound. I quite often didn't hear animals until they were attacking me. So I wonder if there's like a bear near, I would hear it better. Oh, maybe we take the train back. Might be fun. Depending on time. Okay, so it is getting kind of dark. Are we going to make it here in time? Ooh, okay. I'd have to take the... Oh yeah, you know what? I definitely want to raid. When I first came onto the server, it wiped on a Thursday, and I was in the office, so I couldn't do anything. And I came back on a Friday, and I went to every single ice lake, because I wanted to build on an ice lake. And every single ice lake already had people on it. Wait, is that decayed? So, since they took my spot that I wanted, and most of them were just like placeholders, like they just put down a TC basically. So it's like they got up super early. Huh. Interesting. Or is this just a helpful helpful little thing. Workbench for people to use. With the bear guards. I mean, I could have built here. Somewhere, probably. It's just, then you're competing for resources with who knows how many other people. I kind of don't have some game plans, or an idea, anyways, for next wipe, if I do play it, which I'm kind of thinking I won't. I want to, like, pick a mountain and build, like, just a really weird-looking building that up close kind of doesn't really look like anything, but then pick a spot off in the distance, maybe not too far, maybe only far enough so that a spotlight from that secondary spot would reach this thing that I'm planning on build, that from the distance looks like a giant face or something, like with a big beard, a beard made of trees, something like that, trees and bushes, a bushy beard, if you will. I do like that sound. That's how you know... No, it's not too bad. There's a certain sound. And you know what? There's... it's not impossible that someone watching this hasn't experienced snow or the snow I'm about to mention. And that is when it's really, really cold. I'm talking like minus 20 Celsius. I'm talking. Of course, I'm Canadian. Minus 20. The sound that walking on snow makes is very distinct compared to this. Has a bit of it, this sound, but it's much more pronounced than that even. Sort of like crunchy, and it's very distinct. It's, you know, when you hear it, it's freaking cold. Oh, shoot, I ran into this before. I wonder if I think it is. I built this. Yeah, I went out here once before, just to, like, scope it out. I'm pretty sure that's it. It's funny, I actually totally forgot I did this. Because there's a river right here. And, I crossed it, and it was nighttime, I think. So it was, like, freezing to death. So I decided to build myself a little shelter and realize, you know, I'm probably not the only one. Oh yeah, door's still open even. Probably not the only one who might find themselves in this scenario. So I put a little fire, which nobody's used. Emergency. Yeah, I forgot I did that too. That's funny. I did that like pretty early on. Locked. Somebody else locked it. That's dumb. Somebody locked the shelter I built. Okay, well, as long as I leave the door open, that's fine. I don't need to own it. Alright, so getting on night, we should definitely head back. Okay, I think I will get a copter back, because that takes a little bit. Gonna need some scrap to do so. Alright, so that'll be the air taxi. Heading my way. Yeah, because it takes a little... It doesn't take super long to get here, but it does take some time. So I think game plan will be... Head back. I'll show you the 3 shows. I don't know, I guess they're kind of little... dioramas, shows, I don't know what you call them. Here he comes. And then we'll call it a day. And then maybe, oh man, I should wait inside. It's getting cold out here. There you go. Turn that baby on. And then maybe we'll be back for another episode. And maybe we won't. Who's to say? You know what? It might be a little... If he gets here in time, sort of flying into the... Oh yeah, look at that, eh? This game is one of the prettiest games. Icy bag. Oh, here he comes. Turn that off for the next person. Okay. So it's going to be probably a pretty dark ride, which might not be as interesting. Alright, so then I just pick a spot. Oh, it'd be nice if I could, like, land on it. Oh shoot, I didn't even look at the cost. I got enough money. We'll see if we see anything. I don't... No. I don't think we're going to see anything. My light doesn't even reach down there. Thought I just saw fireworks. What's going on, Bob? You really gotta get a hold of that joystick, don't you? Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Maybe pull up a bit, eh? Jesus Christ. Did we almost hit them? Can we? I don't think we could crash in this, but maybe we could. Oh man, that would suck. Yeah, so you could also get a ground taxi that just takes the road as well. It's cheaper. Takes a little longer. But those are kind of fun too. It's nice for... Oh. Something going on down there. There is zombies at night, so possible. I feel like we're too low, Bob. Good job. How the hell did you do that? Sort of a dead stop. Oh, what's that glow over there? Like a dead stop in the air and straight up. Where are we anyways? Ooh, there's a crate. That's where a fair chunk of my guns come, or my fancier guns have come from that crate. Also, first day of this wipe, I came across, was it two? I think it was two. Definitely one, but I think maybe it was two. Oh, where's my base? It should be popping into existence here. Yeah, airdrops, just like right in front of me. It's very weird. Because if somebody else calls an airdrop, this is PvE, so you're supposed to, you know, respect that and let them have it. This was like in the middle of nowhere. And we're home. Thanks, Bob. Okay, so it's better if we go in this way. Doesn't really matter. So, someone comes along, sees the free candy, obviously can't resist, and they come up here. Do these things, are these lit? I think they are, yeah. Okay, so there's three options. There's party, there's that one over there, and then there's nature. Nature. So it gives you a little snow, and you'll see a wolf there. sort of looking down on a buck there. This is playing nature sounds. Hear it? Like crickets? There should be wolf sounds too. Oh yeah, hear the ribbit? I can't hear the wolf though. I thought the wolf was like pretty loud. So basically it's like a little diorama sort of thing. With your snow and your, I got some fog going, light shining on it. Nature sounds coming from there. So if you're by yourself, you can come stand on it and do that. Okay, now the other ones I'll just show you from up here. You need a person standing on this, and then that will have turned one of these green, and then you need a person standing on this. And see, it's turned the other one green. You can kind of just make it out. And then that would set something else off down there, which I'm going to have to go down to show you. This one, fireworks for 3, you need a person standing there, a person standing there, and a person standing there. This has not been used yet. No one has set this off. We're going to go downstairs and do it, though. Okay. Whoop. Whoop. Is that snoring sounds? I think it might be. Okay, so 2 to party would be over here. Oh my god. We've got multiple lasers, multiple dance floors, multiple disco balls, speakers. You want to play the drums. You want to go for a dip in the pool. The world is your oyster. So if 2 people are standing on this would start up. We got Ghetto Blaster box skin. Lovely. Okay, so this next one, the 3, you'll see is all pointing towards this, which we will set off now. So I've done this in such a way that I didn't leave it attached because I didn't want to accidentally set it off. So I wish I had a light down here. Okay, so I gotta figure out which. Okay, so I believe splitter, output splitter. Activate? Oh, or I could just do that. Alright, and then we have indoor fireworks. That should go off. Okay, good. Apparently I can set it off without... Wow. Okay, now the one shitty thing about this is I'm gonna have to reset it up again. And fireworks you can only buy through the store, but I got a fair amount of scraps in there. Cool. Alright, well, let's go home. Oh yeah, it looks pretty creepy at night, right? Yeah, this is why I recommend you come at night. And turn this off. And this is where I usually sleep. So, oh. Guess our meat's done. Have a little meat before bed and call it a day, basically. Alright, so yeah, that was a base tour walkabout video. I don't know, folks. I don't know what I'm doing. Very infrequently do I know what I'm doing, as is blatantly obvious in cases such as this. I should say that if you like this and want to see more, you know, you do your typical YouTube-y things of liking, commenting, subscribing, Passing on to a friend. If you don't like it, pass it on to an enemy. It's nice to be nice to the nice.